Oh, hi, podcast listeners. There's many ways you can listen to the Real Nerds podcast. You can subscribe on iTunes. You can also subscribe on Stitcher Radio. You want to send us a Twitter message? You can do that. It's so easy, at Real Nerds. Like us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. You can visit our website, realnerdspodcast.com, where there'll be a lot of articles for you to not only read, but to listen to our previous shows. Do you like your stories told through pictures? Then you can also follow us at Real Nerds on Instagram. You can also call us, 720-6nerds5. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot. A real nerd can follow the plot. And a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action. Real nerds.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Real Nerds Podcast. In fact, this is episode 594.
Wow.
We keep getting closer and closer to 600.
What are we going to do for 600?
I have no idea.
There's not like a lot of 600 milestones that like just immediately pop to mind.
No. I don't even have an idea.
Like we've done a lot of stuff already, like live shows. We've done film explosions around different numbers, and
Yep.
I got nothing. Like what's
Yep.
special about 600? I mean, it's important. It's a lot of episodes, but
Yeah.
yeah, if it's 666, we could do something devil themed, I guess. But
Oh, we're totally doing it.
yeah,
We'll do The Exorcist or something like that for episode 666.
the new one. I wonder if the new one falls on
I
666.
don't know. No, isn't that this year? Is it this year that one's coming out?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
Probably.
Anywho, every week we see a new movie and we podcast our experience to the world. This week we saw Haunted Mansion. Stay tuned where we will recommend the film or not, play the trailer, and then talk about the film, which will most likely include spoilers. Then we'll also talk about some movie news and stuff we've watched throughout the week. It's what we do. It's who we are. We are the Real Nerds.
Every week.
Yes. Brad, did you like the Haunted Mansion?
Not really. I I tried to give it a chance, but man, I tuned it out pretty fast. Yeah, I just wasn't into it, you know. And also, can someone at Disney turn on a light? Like, I know it's supposed to be spooky and dark in there, but after this and Little Mermaid, I'm just like, God, it looks so flat. Like Disney movies are looking so flat these days. But yeah, story wise, there's like, it's really convoluted to me. I feel like it could have been a lot simpler.
Well, I think we're going to disagree on this one.
How dare you?
Yeah, we're fighting.
Oh yeah, doesn't happen often, so it's on.
Yeah, I actually thought this movie was pretty fun.
You would.
Yeah, you would. Son of a bitch.
Because you like garbage.
Yeah, I do like garbage. Eating it and everything. Whatever that means. No, I thought it was a fun movie, and I thought it had more heart than I thought it was going to have. Just it's a good time at the theaters. Here's the trailer for Haunted Mansion.
Wait! I should warn you before you step inside the house. This could change the course of your entire life.
I'm not afraid of a couple ghosts.
You say that now.
This mansion is unhinged.
These ghosts definitely don't want to leave.
Death lurks around every corner. God, give us a break. There's so many bad people in the world. Haunt them.
Amen.
I do like surprises.
Is anybody else seeing this?
I hope you do too.
fight, whether we like it or not.
Or else we're stuck here for eternity.
If this comes down to an exorcism, we're in big trouble.
This house is dripping with souls, but there's always room for one more.
My friend was mugged.
He was tall. He had hair that was sticking out of a top hat.
Top hat.
Yes. He had,
So
nice.
a top hat.
You would pull a rabbit out of it, probably.
Eyes.
They were a bit sunken.
Deep sunken eyes.
Like a raccoon.
Beady
they
eyes.
set back. And he was smiling like, like that.
This kind of thing.
Exactly.
Is this the man who mugged you?
Wow. You just did that just now?
Haunted Mansion stars Eddie Murphy. I'm sorry.
Whoa, what the? What movie
Haunted
did you
Mansion,
watch?
Is a film that obviously deals with a mansion that is haunted. There is some sinister secret that is happening at this mansion, and the film opens with Rosario Dawson and her son going to the house she just bought in New Orleans. And when they get there, they find it's haunted and they run away. You know, like if you're smart, you would do. But in sticking with the theme of the Disneyland / Disney World ride, when you leave the Haunted Mansion, you have some hitchhikers that come with you. And they kind of have a clever way of why the ghosts haunt you after you leave the mansion. We also introduced two names escapes me, the character's name. Hang on one moment. As I've only been doing this for 12 years, and you think I'd have the IMDb page ready to go.
Wait, so I never gathered from the ride that part of the story is that when you leave the ride, the ghosts are still attached to you?
Yeah.
That's the thing I did not know about.
So when you, as you go through the Haunted Mansion ride, the last illusion that you see is your Doom buggy faces the mirrors, and there is a ghost that's in between you and the person who's riding the ride with you.
I don't remember that. All I remember from the ride is the like pass through the dining hall with everyone like dancing, and then of course the room where like the room stretches and the paintings get longer and the floor drops. Like those are the only two things I remember from that ride.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm more of a Disney guy than you. I go more than you do. So,
wow, brag.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I just, so I pick up maybe those subtle things with maybe a little more. And yeah, so Ben, Lakeith Stanfield plays, Ben, whose wife has passed away, and she was working on a camera that can see ghosts possibly. And
wait, I thought he was the one working on the camera and she was like into astrophysics.
No, I think you have it reversed.
Okay.
Because she was the one who led the tours in New Orleans, and he was the astrophysicist who looks for things in between. So they worked together to develop this camera. And when she died, he took over her walking tours of New Orleans. And so he's hired by Owen Wilson, who plays Father Kent. And they go to help Rosario Dawson's Gabby and her son Travis exorcise the ghosts. And of course, he doesn't believe it. He leaves, and a ghost follows him to his home, who is a fisherman ghost. They go back and they try to solve the problem, and they enlist the help of Danny DeVito, who is named Bruce, who is also a professor at Tulane University who deals with the haunted places around New Orleans. Yeah. And you learn that the ghosts are actually being haunted themselves by probably the most famous ghost from the ride, and that's the box hat ghost, played by Jared Leto, who is kind of an evil man. And yeah. And then adventure ensues, and they have to figure out how to rid the home of ghosts, and the box hat ghost in particular. But yeah, like I said, the film, I think, has a lot more heart than I was expecting. I think Lakeith Stanfield is really, really good in it. And there's always some interesting twists throughout it. I mean, I knew right away that Owen Wilson wasn't a real father. I don't think that was that shocking. But
yeah, I did. I missed that part.
Did you stay awake at all in this movie?
maybe I did fall asleep and didn't know it.
Yeah, because and I think the story of Ben is really, really good. When he explains to everybody, why he's sad and how his wife died and things like that. I think he's a really great actor, and they play up that, Rosario Dawson's character, Gabby, tells Ben that his father left a year ago, and we learned that he didn't leave them. He actually died as well. And
I missed that too.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that sounds,
did you see this movie?
This isn't fair. I should probably watch it again. Yeah, I was sitting there going like, man, Rosario's getting some sweet alimony checks to afford this mansion.
So maybe it was hard for you to follow because you fell asleep for like 3/4 of it.
I guess so. I remember, yeah, like it just being so long to get to like the mansion itself, and they start like collecting all these other people like Danny DeVito and Dan Levy was in there at one point, right?
Yeah, so he and Winona Ryder have a cameo.
Yeah, Winona Ryder was in there. Yeah,
at the you learn that the box hat ghost was this horrible man who lived not in New Orleans, but about an hour outside of it, and they go to his mansion and do a tour, and he's basically a notorious historical figure in the city, or I guess the state of Louisiana, and
he's exploiting the other ghosts that live in the mansion so he can like absorb, like get powerful, so he can do what? Escape?
Yeah, so he's not stuck in the mansion anymore.
And why is he stuck in the mansion? Because there's also like that side story with like the two lovers. I forget their like the one guy who's like running around like, "Where's my wife?"
That's the guy who owned the mansion originally. Are you talking about the ghost, right?
Well, there's a lot of ghosts, but like, yeah, there's this one,
the Mr. Garcia guy.
Yeah, I think Mr. Garcia. So yeah, he's running around.
Yeah.
He's a ghost, but he's like running around like, I can't find my wife. Where is she? And she's dead, or she died. But then like, yeah, the Hatbox ghost. Was he haunting it before he died, or?
Yeah. So he's trying to collect all these ghosts so he can get away and be free. And
so the Hatbox ghost, if he collects enough souls,
Yeah,
which
and just like the ride, remember there's 999
I don't
ghosts
remember that.
that are in there.
So those are people who just like showed up at the mansion and died in mysterious circumstances, like while they were at a party, or they all lived there.
So they would go be at the mansion and they would die, and they would be stuck there basically.
999 people is a lot. Like, and this is only what, like 100 years worth of people,
something like that. Yeah,
and no one thinks this, like, that's almost 1,000 people. And like the city of New Orleans isn't like, oh, maybe we should bulldoze this place.
No, it's too pretty.
Yeah, it's decrepit, falling apart mansion. Yeah, why did she pick that mansion for her and her son? Like,
my guess is because it was cheap.
I guess, yeah. But then, like, wouldn't the realtor be haunted too?
No, you the realtor just posted on Zillow now, and you're good.
I mean, they'd have to go there at some point to like inspect and everything.
Sure.
Like they're just like, oh, I have a listing. I've never set foot in it, and I've never looked at it, but I have the listing.
But I'm going to make tons of money, right?
Yeah. I'm just going to do all my realtor business from my desktop. Hello, Rosario Dawson. I have a way more house than you need. Yeah. I just don't. Yeah. I wish the reason for them being at the mansion was a little more solid to me. But like maybe she had like a bigger family. I don't know. It's just weird that she got this great deal, this enormous mansion for her and her son.
Yeah.
In this day and age, are you kidding me?
We need stuff with better stories, like Father's Day and.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun, and there's a really great part where Owen Wilson is distracting all the ghosts, and he's telling them they're not even scary, and he points that to this mummy guy. He says, "Except for you, you're kind of scary. So if you could just look away from me."
Yeah,
it's just good stuff. Like I had a lot of fun watching it, and he said it had more heart than I thought it was going to have. It's a fun movie. And I guess that's all Brad has to say about Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, like it
needs to go fuck itself.
It's not a bad movie, but I just had such a hard time following it. I felt like there's just way too much. It's like too complicated for what it should be, Like it's like there's just way too much going on. Like you could add less characters. You could have had like the whole connection between like the Hatbox Ghost and like all the other, I don't know. It just seems like way overly complicated to me. Like for what is it, just a haunting, And also I don't know, how collecting like it, I don't know. It doesn't have to make sense, but I just want it to make more sense. Just being the arbitrary, like, yeah, if he collects enough souls, he can escape. To do what? Like, what was it? A couple weeks ago, you were complaining about, God, what movie was it?
If I had one complaint, I thought Tiffany Haddish's character was kind of lame.
Yeah, was she like she was the sister of Rosario Dawson?
No, she was just a psychic that they met in New Orleans.
No, I thought she was related. Like I thought at one point Rosario made some comment about her being like a cousin or a sister or something.
No.
Oh, Transformers. You were like Unicron's just gonna eat planets and then do what? That's kind of how I felt about Hatbox Ghost. It's like, okay, so you get out and like haunt more people, or do like you get to be alive again? I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought this movie made more sense than Transformers.
You would.
And it's better than Transformers for sure.
So yeah, I clearly need to watch it again and give it a better chance. But yeah, it's hard to look at,
No, I don't think so. I thought it looked well. I was very much in the motif of the ride. I thought
maybe my theaters had a dim bulb or something.
Yeah, I saw it at I think Alamo Westminster.
Yeah, I've been going to Regal a lot lately just because, like if I go to Alamo, I feel like I have to buy food and I've been trying not
Mhm.
to buy food. So maybe Regal's
Yeah,
just like really cheaping out on the
yeah. I
projection.
mean, I get that too. When I went and saw how You Hurt My Feelings, I didn't get anything, and it was me and like two other people in the theater.
Oh man.
Yeah,
You
but
you blew it for that poor server that night.
oh well, I mean, it was at 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't think she cared.
Oh, morning. Okay.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I get what you mean about that. Like you feel obligated to. Um, but
Well,
I mean, you don't have to.
you don't have to, but it's like that's where the theater stays in business because of the food, not because of the ticket sales. So
Yeah. So you're going to go to Regal, which is in more trouble than Alamo. You're like, fuck Regal.
I at least buy like a soda when I'm there. But
Yeah, and I honestly, I've gone to Alamo and I've only gotten like a box of candy.
oh yeah, I guess I could do that.
They really don't care because a box of candy, I think, is $5.
$4 or $5. Yeah, but like yeah, if it's not that like minimum my tab's like $20, unless it's a soda or something.
Oh yeah, I mean,
So
tomorrow I'm taking Kellen to see. Oh wait, this is last week. Next week I'm taking Kellen to see the Meg 2, and I know he's gonna want like one of their specialty drinks that are $8, and
yeah.
that's all right. Hey, let's unpack some movie news.
So, yeah, this is the stuff we've been watching.
Wait,
Brad,
there's movie news?
Yeah, I got some bad news for you, dude.
Oh, cool.
I know how much you were looking forward to seeing Craven in October.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait till next August to see it.
No. I don't know if I
didn't
go
want
on, Ryan.
I didn't want to say anything, but that's what's happening. The ongoing writer and actor strike is obviously going to affect movies going forward. And Sony is really the first studio that's kind of put stuff out there that it's not going to happen. Gran Turismo, another film I know you've been looking forward to, is being pushed only 2 weeks.
Oh God, come on. What am I supposed to do for those 2 weeks?
Beyond the Spider-Verse has been taken off the schedule completely.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah. Well, I had a feeling something like this was going to happen only because the people that were working on it when, Cross the Spider-Verse came out, they said, oh, yeah, they haven't even figured out the story yet. So,
Oh, that's not good for a two-parter.
no. Like, I mean, my guess is they have an idea of where it's going to go, but it already took them so long to animate this one. Haley Steinfeld, who plays Gwen Stacy, said she hasn't recorded any dialogue for it, so it's not going to come out next year. Unless maybe December. I don't know.
If recent history has told us anything, it's not having a plan for your trilogy. Definitely works out, Disney.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
The Star Wars, Ghostbusters Afterlife got pushed 3 months. Some of these seem like more of the actor strike and writer strike. I was reading they're hoping they'll figure it out by September. And, but it's not all bad news, Brad. Bad Boys for Life now is coming out on June 14th.
I thought they came out like 2 years ago.
I thought
It's like one of the highest grossing movies of the year.
is Bad Boys. I thought this one would be Bad Boys for Life because it's 4. It was Bad Boys for Life than the last one.
Pretty sure. Because I was like,
yeah,
they
you're
never.
right.
It's a
Sorry.
third one, but they did 4. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because this I'm reading the release calendar now. It says untitled Bad Boys sequel.
There you
And then July 12th, Venom is coming out, Venom 3. And more good news, Madam Web, the Spider-Man character that no one knows about, is moving up to Valentine's Day instead of February 16th. So, yeah, a lot is moving. You know, there's some people that think Aquaman will be moved again.
Yeah, I've heard that it is not testing well, and they just keep tinkering with it, and they just can't get it to work.
I wonder if it has something to do with that they changed how the DC movies are going to be released, and now it doesn't fit into any thing. Yeah, and I heard rumors that the Marvels might be too, but I don't think so. I think they've proved that Barbie hasn't had really any marketing besides kind of leading up to it, because the strike happened, I think, a week before it came out, and it's still doing well. And I think something like, does the Marvels really need that much marketing from the actors for people to be aware of it? I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, Marvel's kind of more, the brand is more important than a lot of the people involved. So, yeah.
Because, I mean, honestly, and I'm sure you agree, they could say a Batman movie is coming out, and do you really need like tons of publicity for it? I don't think so.
No, you throw up that bat symbol and people are coming. So
exactly. Same with like Spider-Man. I mean, it's cool that they do it, but
yeah, honestly, they could use a little less. Like, I feel like if they just made a Batman movie and just put that symbol back up again and didn't show you like who was in it, like people would be so curious and they would just show up to find out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, and honestly too, I think you have a point there, because Spider-Man No Way Home is, I mean, it's a really great movie, but also it succeeded because of all the secrets that were in it. And, you had an idea of who was coming back with just, the pumpkin bomb rolling on the street or something. And, that's enough to get people excited. So we'll see. Yeah, that's about it for movie news.
Yeah, I'm impressed you found anything.
Yeah, well, every once in a while. We watch stuff throughout the week in a segment I call What Have We Been Watching?
So, yeah, this is the stuff we've been watching.
Brad, have you watched anything this week? Or are you just going to talk to us about your 48-hour film?
I haven't made that 40-hour film yet, so I won't be talking about it.
Oh, that's next week? Okay.
That is next week.
Okay.
So anyway, I've got all these VHSs from our booth, right?
Yeah.
I haven't returned I haven't given to Goodwill. So I'm going to watch a bunch of them. And part of my going through and finding stuff is like, I didn't always just pick movies from 93. Every once in a while, when I found like a pristine copy of some other movie, I kept it. So one of those movies was The Great Outdoors.
Nice.
Which is a Dan Aykroyd, John Candy movie from like 1988. The box was pristine. I remember, I think I saw it once as a kid. It's a John Hughes written movie. I think it's directed too. Let me double check.
No, I don't think it's directed by him. He didn't direct that many movies.
Yeah. Who directed this? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's just written by. But anyway, yeah. John Candy is a dad who's taking his family on a vacation to the great outdoors. And then he's surprised by his buddy, played by Dan Aykroyd, who just shows up and interrupts their vacation and tags along. And he's like this wealthy, here-to-do guy. Yeah, as John Candy's trying to enjoy this thing with his family, he's sort of competing with his buddy Dan Aykroyd, and eventually they come to blows, and all their dirty laundry gets aired, and you find out that Dan Aykroyd's actually broke, and he's been trying to swindle John Candy out of some money so they can like cover something financially. It's and there's a bear that's roaming around the background, and
I always remember the bear getting its like fur blown off its butt.
Yeah. It starts out like, I guess when they were kids, they shot its hair off its head, and so it's like this urban legend, and the bear's real, and they shoot its ass off. The weirdest thing though, like, kind of like a couple minutes ago, I started to tune it down, just kind of like work on my laptop. So, I couldn't tell you like there's a good joke from it, but there was like in the opening, John Candy, before he knows that Dan Aykroyd's like coming, they get into their cabin, their kid. Let me ask you something. If you and Laura and Kellen went on a vacation to like a cabin somewhere, and like Kellen locked himself in his room, and then like you and Laura started to fool around, and you got her top off, and then I show up, like I just kick open the door and I have like my video camera going, and I'm just shooting it. Like, hey buddy, I'm here to like spend the weekend with you guys. Surprise. How would you handle that?
I'd kick you in your dick and throw you out. I don't know.
That's what I thought. So Dan Aykroyd is just filming these two, and they're just like, oh, hey, this is awkward, but good to see you, like for a good long time too. And like Aykroyd's character's wife is there, and she's just letting it happen. Yeah, that was like the weirdest thing.
I don't remember that part from that movie at all.
Yeah, I was just like, I know it's the 80s, but it's like a really awkward. Also, just trying to think of like, just imagining John, he was like writing the scene, like, oh, this is hilarious. Like, sure, buddy. So yeah, that's what I watched.
So
every
year,
sorry, I forgot about the raccoons that like are subtitled.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They're like constantly stealing from them like overnight, and the raccoons have like their own little conversations and subtitles. That is pretty like I want more of the movie to be that.
Yeah, I forgot, that is pretty clever, that part.
Yeah.
Every year Barnes and Noble does 50% off Criterion sale. And when they do that, I kind of peruse the Criterion section, and I pick up stuff that normally I might not buy, but looks really interesting. And one of the films I got is called, it's actually two movies. I only watched the first one, but it's called Lady Snowblood. And it's a film from Japan from 1974. And just reading the back, I just thought it sounded interesting. And I didn't know that it was actually part of the inspiration for Tarantino's Kill Bill. And after I watched it, I'm like, oh yeah, I see it. But the film is about this woman who is seeking revenge on these gangsters, because she, before she was born, her family was on this vacation or something, and the gangsters came and killed her dad, and her mom was put in prison for some reason for it. I can't remember, but anyways, she purposely let so the bad guys were like raping her, and she had a child out of that, and it was this Lady Snowblood. And so now she's going around just killing all these gangsters. And so it's this revenge flick, but it's like really beautifully shot. And the action in it is really cool. I mean, right away, the first action scene is this Lady Snowblood walking through this village, and the ground is completely covered in snow. And then there's, those, I don't know the right word, but the Japanese have those like decorative walls they have around villages and stuff. Anyways, so they're dotted there, and there's cherry blossom trees, and the bad guys see this lady and they go, "Let's kill that bitch," and then she ends up chopping them up, and the blood in it, it's not just there's blood on the ground. It's like super over the top. So she would cut someone's arm off, and the blood would literally like spray all over the screen and all over the ground where there's snow. So it looked really nice and cool, like the contrast of the colors. And their heads are chopped off, and it's fountains of blood. It's not just a little blood. It's literal fountains of blood.
Like Riccio level.
Yeah.
Violence.
And it's bright red, and it's just cool. Like, it's just a cool movie. Yeah, people should check it out. And it's cool that it's on Criterion, because it doesn't seem that would be a Criterion film, but it is, because I mean, they're well made, and the action is so cool, and how influential it is, not only on Kill Bill, but it also has you can see how it's influenced other action films.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit like that, like Vinegar Syndrome, when you God, what was that called? What was that called?
Do I have it? Do I know what you're talking about?
Yeah, you bought it. Like, it was like a blind buy. Like, it has like porn inserts into it.
Oh, fuck! It's not Vengeance. It's Thriller.
Thriller, yeah.
Yeah.
But
totally.
Without the porno in it.
Yeah, it's better made than that film for sure. And the performances are a lot better in it too. So it definitely, I mean, and it's one of those things I would tell people, if you're interested in, Japanese action films, it's definitely a good buy, because even if you get it at full price, which is $35, you get 2 movies in it. And there's about 30 minutes of special features, besides the commentary. So it's definitely worth the price, and it's really fun to watch. So yeah, you should definitely check out Lady Snowblood.
Cool. I mean, it's on Criterion, so they have good taste.
Yeah. And the transfers are freaking incredible. So yeah, check it out. Next week, Brad, we are seeing a movie you've been waiting 6 years for, a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Finally.
Has it been 6 years? I don't know. When's the last time? When did Out of the Shadows come out?
2016. So
yeah, 7 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I'm waiting.
Time.
I'm waiting for the Mirage Comics adaptation of Ninja Turtles in live action again, but I'll take this for now.
So yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem is our film of the week next week, which will be fun.
Yep.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you at the movie.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot. A real nerd can follow the plot. And a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action. Real nerds.
Thanks for listening to Real Nerds Podcast, a Nebulous Visions production. Stream or download episodes, read articles at realnerdspodcast.com. Stream us on Apple or Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, or iHeartRadio. Follow us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. Twitter and Instagram at Real Nerds. Watch us on YouTube, Real Nerds Podcast. Email us at realnerds@gmail.com. Call us at 720-6nerds5. Thank you to Sparks Mandrill, Mike at Plan 9 Studios, and Bolognium for all of our groovy theme songs. And that's how you fucking do it.